Evening, guys. How you doing? I've had a fantastic couple of loads of timber arrive. Some willow, some hazel, some ash. There's no beech in this lot. All great burning, and I've been, probably should have filmed that actually, disking up the ash using my MS260 and my Denon 71, and the 71 had the legs on the 260 today, surprisingly, but well, maybe not surprisingly. So I had a great idea for demoing a few saws. I was going to do one in the 30cc's, the 40s or 50s, and I pulled out my this is one of the pitfalls of old saws which perhaps people just don't get to see. So this is one of my 112s, and I've been under a promise actually to show this saw for a while, and shout out Jack. And so I ran her up as normal. So just simply a spectacular West German saw in the limited edition colours, silver and black. I thought I'll just try on the wood to make sure she's sharp. Just did it a few minutes ago. Put her in. She's just jammed on the first stump of knotty ash, and it just snapped the front mount clean off. AV mount. So that's going to have to wait. Wow. Yeah, completely. Well, you can't make it up. So that's just, I guess, there you go, old rubber. There we go. So that's going to wait then for a different day. And we'll get a new Makita stroke Dolmar mount for her. And then I'm under a promise to show a couple of other saws, which are okay. So some people don't like these saws, and maybe a while ago I may have been in the same group. So this is one of Husqvarna's, where were these from? 36, so these are 1990, 1991. So the first ones, the 36, then later followed by the 7 or 8 years later, they were the 136, the 137, the 141. So the 36, 37s all run the same, 38mm piston, 32mm stroke. That's right, isn't it? 38, 32, aren't they? Nominal 38, I think. Around 2 horsepower, and run from a 13 to an 18, 325 pitch, 1.3 gauge. So definitely not a pro saw. Clamshell design, lots of use of polymer, composite material, really lightweight, great power to weight ratio, and I think they only get a bad reputation because they're probably prone to a lot of abuse. So this one's one of my show saws. It's only been used really for just for show and just for, strangely, measuring. It's very hard to get details, exact detail sizes of shaft sizes, of AV mounts, of the type of fueling system, and if you're wanting to match them up and then be able to share those details with people, it's really hard to get it accurate. So she's just being used for those things. So make sure that's off. Fantastic compression engine. It's absolutely pristine all the way around. So yeah, these are from 91, I'm sure, and I think the 136s overlapped 7 years or 8 years later, 97, 98, around that time, and a few distinguishing marks, but I prefer the 36 actually. I prefer this dark grey, like the 61 Husqvarna look. Just beautiful, fabulous chain brake. So we're going to run her. So she's still running the original, has all original factory Husqvarna screws all the way around. Air conductor plate inside is immaculate. Flywheel immaculate. It's just an immaculate saw. Genuine Husqvarna. This is that a 15 or a 14? I think that's a 15. Can't tell. Genuine Husqvarna bar, genuine Husqvarna chain. So beautiful, running wise, textbook choke out. It's just a beautiful running engine. Just spectacular, straight from the off into inverted, just gorgeous, gorgeous saw. And so I think these get a bad rep because they're more prone to probably home user abuse and without being serviced or cared for, but if they're looked after, well, we're going to put it to the test. So I used to run an older, so the 141, I don't know if I said, is a nominal 40cc, runs a 40mm piston, so just same stroke as this, but just 2mm bigger on the pot. Slightly more horsepower. So we're going to run this girl. This is the 30cc class, or high 30s, 38. And then, okay, this girl. So this is the 024 WoodBoss. Now, these have an amazing reputation and very well documented as well from Stihl, this history. So this one is from 82. So it could be just over 40 years, can you believe this girl? This is the original 024, then you get the Super, a couple more cc's, and then her bigger brother was the 26, and then of course I've been running the 260. So this girl's just under 42 cc's, and 42mm piston, so only 4mm bigger than the 36 behind, 325 pitch, same. Amazing. This is the first model introduced by Stihl with this chain brake mechanism, super light, just spectacular. All mag alloy construction, pro saw, and 1.6mm gauge on the chain, 1.3 on the Husky home user, more orientated, 1.6 pro saw, and composite tank, but all the big stuff is all just fabulous construction. So she's running a genuine Oregon bar with, what is that? Is that 12 or 13? That's a good question. It's either a 12 or a 13. Yeah, I'm not sure. And so she's going up for sale. She goes with 2 chains. So she has one genuine steel, which is great tooth life, but I can't sharpen her because it's just too painful on the arms. So she has a brand new full chisel SARP chain. My favourite, actually, my favourite 325 pitch chain out of all the ones I've run is the SARP. I don't know why, I get on better sharpening it than my Husky ones and my Stihl. Yeah, so this is brand new chain, not used, so we're going to put this one to the test as well. So we're running back to back. We're going to run the 36, little home user. So this girl makes on paper, what does this make on paper? Not quite 3 horsepower. I'm pretty sure they're 2.8 or 2.85, depending on where you look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are 2.85 horsepower, 2.8, just over 2 for the 36. These can run typically from a 12 to a 20 inch bar. Huskies from a 30 to an 18. Running wise, this girl is again textbook, fabulous compression engine. Just a fabulous engine. Very clean piston. So, impeccable running. Factory start for this, factory start on the other one. So, brand new chain on this girl. I don't think the Husky can any way keep up with the 24, but a really interesting comparison. Something breathing on 3 horsepower with a real reputation versus the 36 with not quite the same reputation, but still a really a really nice saw. This girl is absolutely immaculate, impeccable condition, just impeccable. All the factory screws all the way around, apart from two which I changed, which I put on two hardened steel new guide bar nuts just because she's on show. Everything else is all stock, correct barrel and piston. I believe they both are in fact. And right, let's do some discs. I'm just going to work through some of the work pile with this, then I'll take a few discs with this, and then we'll set them up. Actually, should have done that earlier on a bigger piece of ash. We'll put them through a 10 or 12 inch chunk of ash, and we'll see how they compare performance and time wise. This will be quicker, but this might surprise people. Or maybe not. Let's put that girl there. Okay, this will be fun. This girl's just not cut with, and although it's a used chain, it's in excellent, as far as I can tell, in excellent condition. Got the proper boots on today. Can't risk having any more of the wood falling on my toes. Okay. Well, great thing about this type of wood is you can just slowly start cutting through it, and it's a lot of fun. Choke off, impeccable engine. Hey guys, let me get the compressor. Didn't even hear it. So, what was there to say? Just impeccable running, isn't it? And that's running a 325 pitch semi chisel. Undoubtedly, I'm pretty sure somewhere as well for this tool, I have a brand new full chisel 1.3 gauge for this girl. That will come with her as well. Almost certainly there's a brand new full chisel chain for her as well. So you'd have even faster cutting performance. And I think, there you go, she's not cut with. She could be leaned out a fraction, just at the very top, but very safe way to run this engine. Just beautiful. Right then, let's see the back-to-back. Let's see how the 024 is. It's going to be, the extra horsepower is going to be noticeable, I think. Okay. There. Well, some of this wood has got some real type of growth or canker on it. Look at that. Really knotty, hard wood. Okay. 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 Yeah, I've got the feeling the 2.4 is just going to be, you're going to see the difference in a Pro Saw. Very manageable weight though, the 36 and this. In fact, this is, I think these all up with this bar around they're under 5 kilos, so around 10 pounds, one arm even, just fantastic. Well, yeah, definitely just a little bit more, actually not as much as I thought, but just more, just a little bit more progressive. So it's interesting, isn't it? So in terms of percentage wise, what is she? She's 10% more cc's, give or take, but horsepower, she's like 30% more horsepower. Incredible, really. Power to weight, why they're so popular, of course. Just under power to weight ratio, in fact, of the, I think they're just shy of, these are just over 2.2 kilograms of weight per horsepower, and I think the 26s are 1.8. So make more horsepower with less weight, but still spectacular. Right, I'll put it through. Okay, we'll take one disc each with the ash. see what the time difference is, and hopefully these will be suitable for a couple of you guys out there. And in a minute, actually, I'm under a promise. I've got to show one of the Jabu M5s running. Right, didn't stack this very well, guys, did I? 1 second. Let's put that there. Oh, the ash is fantastic, isn't it? So, not been down long, but as you'll know, obviously you can burn it green. One of the few trees you can burn so well green. Obviously doesn't give off the same amount of heat, but still fantastic. Right then, this will be interesting. We'll start with the Husky, get the first marker out with the Husky. Let's put the CS, put the 60S safe. Okay, here we go then. Perfect. Interesting just how much faster the Stihl is on the ash. Okay. Cool. Beautiful little engine. I think on small stuff, these two will be very close if it's like 4, 5, 6 inch rounds. I think you start to get to 12 inch wood. This is where the extra horsepower is gonna, I think it's gonna show significantly. Okay, it was right at the limit of the bar, wasn't it then? Right at the tail end. Damn, this wood is hard. Wow. It is so hard. You can see the blade marks going through it. Like maybe this ash has been down longer than I thought. So I'm unsure actually, but it definitely felt there's definitely more power in the 024. Again, perhaps it's more significant watching it back, the time lapse when you're cutting. I felt like it was marginally quicker, but just didn't feel that much faster for the extra power. But there they are then. There's the beautiful little 36 and well, the very impressive 24. Yeah, I was there to say, just lovely running machines. Brand new chain, comes with a second chain. Now, while I'm here, several people messaged about about the Jabu saws. So you may have seen some of my other videos for these. So this is one of my gorgeous show saws again. One of the M5s, adopted by the Norwegian Army. Drabak, Norway, 1967, these started life. And actually very similar to some of the Echo saws a little later. All top control, so fuel tank, oil tank, all on top. Choke, etc, etc. Everything top mounted on this saw. And very similar to the Husky. So this runs a 50mm piston, 35 stroke. So the Husky 268, 266, 50, 34. So very similar. 404 pitch. So I believe this is going to a really nice guy I spoke to, Jason, hello. I know you said you didn't hear the engine running in the vid, so I'll quickly show her running. So from 67, so this girl's coming up to, wow, 5 years, 55 years old. Jace, hope you love this saw. So there you go, after 55 years and still starts first, second pull, comes back to a lovely steady idle. And no wonder, is it, some of these saws have been adopted by the military just because they look at the longevity of something like this compared to perhaps some real modern 20th century saws or 21st century, with so many composites or plastics used. And then you go back 55 years and you can still, if something's looked after, pick up something and start it first or second pull. 404 pitch chain, 15-inch dumpy bar or stumpy bar on this one. Just absolutely gorgeous underslung exhaust. Should have shown this one earlier to people. Many people message, just it's hard to get the time. So Jason, hope you love this saw as well. When I get the mounts done, I'll show people, because my feeling is the 112 is up again on both of these. Oh. But we won't cut with the broken AV mounts, but that would have been really interesting to see how that fared against the 24. Sounds longer legged and a bit torquier. Of course, then you're into the 50cc displacement category. So she's giving over, the 24 will be giving over 10 cc's away, but all right, we'll save that for next time. Guys, thanks for watching. That's those two beautiful saws. Hopefully going to find a new owner soon. Bye for now.